Hi, my name is Meg. Welcome to my plush factory. If you are new here and small crochet business content is something you're interested in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you can stay updated on all of my future videos and join the family. And if you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here and for clicking on this video. I'm so happy that you decided to join me today. Today's video is a market vlog for a 2-day market, and I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the footage and let you guys watch, and then we'll come back and I'll let you know how I did. Good morning, happy market day, happy market weekend. We've got a 2-day market this weekend. As you can see, I am not in a loaded car. My car is in the shop. So my mom is driving here to load up her car. Well, she's not gonna load it up. I'm gonna load up her car and she's gonna come with us to the market today, and we're gonna take her car this weekend because it's a bit bigger than my boyfriend's car, so we should be able to fit more stuff in there. But right now I'm headed to Dunkin' to grab coffee, and I am so tired this morning. Woke up at like 5 and I need some caffeine to get me through, but I just thought that I would start this vlog because I feel like when she gets here it's gonna get a little chaotic, so I figured I'd get the intro clip kind of out of the way here. It's a rainy day. It's supposed to rain all day long, and I have decided I'm bound and determined to not make the rain and the weather my entire vlog this time. I feel like last week I was just so focused on the weather that that's all I talked about in my clips, so I'm sorry about that. We're gonna do our best. It's just on my mind. You guys know, if you do markets, when it's rainy and it's windy like that, like kind of all that you're thinking about is the weather and whether or not your plushies are falling over. But I'm gonna do better this time to try and talk to you guys about more than just when or when not the rain is coming. So yeah, on my way to get coffee, and then I will catch you guys in a minute. All right guys, I'm back with my coffee, and I just thought I would use this few couple minutes. My brain fully has not woken up yet. I thought I would use this couple minutes before my mom gets here with the car to just chat with you guys before it gets crazy. So this weekend's show, why am I still wearing my seatbelt? Don't need it, not driving. This weekend show is from 10 to 5 today and 10 to 4 tomorrow. I think that's correct. Those might be switched, but I'm pretty sure. Usually the longer day is the Saturday. So anyways, this is a market I've never done before. A lovely fellow vendor at a previous market told me about it, and I signed up, and they said that it was a really good event, so I'm hoping that that's true. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about weather, but it is supposed to be really crappy today, like super rainy, super windy. So I'm kind of already mentally preparing for that. I'm thinking about doing a condensed setup to start with, just right out the gate, so as not to stress myself for no reason. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, my head is swirling with ideas for how to keep my setup as weather friendly as possible. The good news is I did order some new tent walls this week, so I've got all 3 tent walls, which is great, and my new tent is awesome, and I got some pool noodles for the pooling. Those are supposed to help with that water pooling, like on the edges of the tent and on the corners. And I have a couple clear shower curtains still with the zip ties like I did last weekend. If you guys haven't seen last weekend's market vlog, make sure to check that out. I'll link it here. It was very rainy last weekend and windy, but I feel like it was almost a good thing because it prepped me for today. I just want one good day, you guys. Is the weather like this for anyone else right now? Like, where are you guys? In the comments, let me know where you are located and how the weather has been for you. Has it been just absolutely crappy every single market weekend? Because I don't think I've had one nice day this whole season. Yeah, so sad. Anyways, I can't make any promises, but I think that's the last time I'm gonna be talking about weather, other than just to give you guys updates of like how things are going. But yeah, my mom should be here in like 20 minutes. We're gonna load the car as quick as humanly possible, get on the road and get there. I'll try to show you guys a little bit of setup. I think I'm gonna have her be my camera woman today because she did just get a hip replacement, and I don't want her to be doing too much crazy like lifting and moving around, so I might just have her kind of be my cashier and camera woman. But I'm very grateful that she's letting me use her car, because otherwise I would not be able to get there with all of my stuff. So yeah, I'm feeling a little rambly and chatty this morning, I guess. I do not feel adequately prepared inventory wise for this market. I'm trying to just get better at accepting that. I think it's gonna be that way for the rest of this month because I have another 2-day show this weekend. I packed a crochet bag, so we'll be making some stuff while we're there, but I'm still just feeling I'm just feeling underprepared. I made as much stuff as I could make. I mean, I feel like I made a lot of stuff. I just can't keep up. And I also am sort of feeling like, now I'm getting really rambly. I'm also sort of, it's overwhelming because I have all of these items that I feel are staples for my markets, right? So like, there's certain things that ideally I would have like 10 or 20 of certain things, but there's so many of those items and it's just not possible for me to restock up to that point. So like this week I was making things in multiples of 5s and there just wasn't enough time. Like it was like I need to make 20 things in multiples of 5s and I'm just not gonna have the time for that. So I did my best. I'm still feeling like I only have 3 bees. That's stressing me out. I only have 1 tan chicken. That's stressing me out. Like ideally I would have more multiples of things, but it is what it is. I didn't bring stuff to make bees. I did bring some stuff to make chickens. I brought stuff to make tan chickens, mushy pops, and pigs because the pigs always sell out and that's an easy thing. It's just pink yarn, so I didn't need to bring multiple skeins for that. Mushy pops are kind of hard to bring to markets to prep because it's multiple colors obviously for the tops of them, so I just threw a couple colors that I know I'm out of and that I'm fine having multiples of in the bag, and we'll just make a few of those as they sell because I know those will go. Those usually sell well, so I'm like, even if I don't run out, it's still good to have more of those. I don't know. And I'm also just thinking like, while I'm sitting there today, if it does happen to be a crappy and slow day because of the weather, I'll at least be able to get some market prepping done for next weekend. So that's kind of how I'm thinking of it. But anyways, I've been talking to you for 6 minutes, so I'm gonna stop now and go inside and take a chill pill before my mom gets here. And then the crazy day begins. Bye guys, I'll see you soon. Got some stuff just waiting on mama to put it in the car. We are on the road again. I forgot my sneakers, my extra pair of shoes and socks. But our ETA is 7:36 to the venue. Venue is a castle, so that should be cool, but we're outside of the castle. We're not inside. You can see the little pool noodles that I brought for the pooling of the rain on the side of the tent. It is not currently raining, so we're hoping that it stays that way. And we've got about 27 minutes until we're there. I'm a little bit stressed, but that's okay. I always am on market mornings. And this market is unique because we have to tear down. So it's a 2-day market, but we have to tear down completely at the end of the day and then set up completely again tomorrow, which is kind of a pain, but because of the placement on the sidewalk, I think they require us to take everything down. So tomorrow is not going to be less stressful. That's always like the good thing about 2-day markets when you can leave your stuff up, is that then you can sort of get there a little bit later on day 2, but not the case for this one. But that's okay. We suffer for our art. Right, Mom?
Yes, we do.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, Nick.
Good morning. Nick who?
They haven't seen you in a while. She just got a hip replacement. How was it?
Lane closure ahead on I-East 3.3 miles.
I'll let you guys know how setup goes, and I'm going to keep my promise of not talking too much about the weather today. Last weekend, the whole vlog was just like me talking about the weather. Every clip was me being like...
It's gonna be fun.
Every single clip was me going, it's not raining right now, but it's supposed to rain in an hour. Whoa, is that a fire?
You only melt
Oh no,
if
it's
you're
like a... I thought there was a straight up fire. Yeah,
only
you
melt if you're wicked.
only melt if you're wicked. Get the people a little vlog.
Setting up the plush factory. We have our sign up. We have walls on our tent so we can stay nice and dry. All the plushies
You're a natural.
are in their places.
Not yet.
It's a little bit gloomy, but it's okay. We got our supplies.
I only have one of these.
I have my new purple cooler. Isn't it pretty?
Alright, the final setup. Tried to put heavy stuff on the grid so that hopefully it doesn't shake too much or fall over. Got a little clearance section over there. And then we put the pool noodles up It's my first time doing that, so hopefully that will help. It's supposed to help the water from pooling. That's the setup for today. What do you think, Mom?
Time to bag, lady. All the bags.
Got some last minute smiles to put on frogs here. It's 9:21 and they wanted us to be set up by like 9:30, even though the event doesn't start till 10 because they let some people in early. So I am glad that we're done, and I'm adding some smiles onto frogs now. And then I'm gonna make, I think, some mushy pops because the mushy pops is getting stressfully low over there. Mom is making her printer wasn't working this morning. I was gonna have her bring me some more transaction log sheets, but her printer wasn't working, so she's currently
Drawing straight lines.
she's currently making her own. Finally got the sign up. I've been too lazy. Oh, maybe I could put this up here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay. All smiled up.
Ready.
Hey. I don't know why I ever do my hair for markets. It looks crazy. I didn't show you guys, but I just finished. I had a half-finished mushy pop in my bag, and I just finished it. And now I'm making a ruby red one. Ruby red. No customers yet. What time is it? 9:45. So technically the event has not started yet. And it's not currently raining, but it has been raining all morning. And the wind is calm right now. Alright guys, it's 10:20. I just made another mushy pop. I didn't have any left in this color. And we have made no sales yet, but there's people starting to walk through, so hopefully it picks up. I don't know if I even showed you guys. I'll flip the camera around in a second, but the setup is there are vendors inside, and there's also a courtyard behind us. There's vendors in the courtyard. We are on the sidewalk, so people are walking by as they go into the castle, and then hopefully walking by again on their way out, which would be nice. So if we get any people who see us on the way in and then don't find anything else that they want in there, then maybe we'll get some straggler sales that way. Alright guys, it's 10:50 and no sales yet. Little bit slow, tragic. There's lots of vendors here, just not so many people yet. So we'll see how the day goes. Alright guys, it's like 11:50 right now. We did just make, I have a raindrop on me. We did just make our first 2 sales. So we sold an opossum and a whale to one family and an axolotl to a different little boy. It is quite cold. It is quite rainy. We just went through and fixed the tent walls a little bit because they were kind of billowing, so we pulled the legs out. We're very cold. I need to make like $65 per day to make back my booth fee. So far, what? 32 so far today, so we're like halfway there. It's noon. Okay, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. We got this. It's just cold. It's just very cold. I'm really glad that you're here though, and Hannah's not here today, because I think she would have quit on me. I really do. I think if she had to endure another cold, rainy day like last weekend, she probably would have said, I'm not doing it anymore. It's supposed to be better tomorrow.
Got some dripping going on.
I fear this was not the day to tell you guys that I was not going to talk about only the weather, because what else is there to talk about? It's cold and it's wet. That's the only update I have for you. It's almost 1 o'clock. I've still only made the 2 sales. Tomorrow has a lot of work to do. What? That didn't make sense. Tomorrow has... Wait, what am I trying to say?
The sun'll come out.
Just a little update. It's 1 o'clock. Nothing has happened.
It's still raining.
I don't know if I showed you guys. We put some little, I don't know what they're called, buckets down because we have so much drippage from the rain. Does anyone have any tips for that? I heard that like maybe waterproofing spray. I might get some of that and see if that helps, but yeah, it's not so good. But at least the wind has like died down a little bit. I can handle rain, but the wind is what stresses me out the most. When the tent starts shaking, I get really nervous. But yeah, so we've got about 4 more hours left here to sit here in the cold and the wet. We'll pack up and we'll do it all again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow's better. Just trying to stay positive. I was saying the only silver lining is that at least I'm not selling a ton of inventory, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a head start for next weekend, so that's good. I should probably be crocheting right now, but my fingers are so cold that I just don't want to. Right, it's 1:30. The event coordinator just came over and told us that we can pack up and go home for today because the weather is not getting any better. So we are waiting for some of the people across the sidewalk to finish packing up, and then we're gonna pull the car around and load everything up. It's a bummer, but better than sitting here in the cold and the rain with no customers. So very wet. Are you very wet?
Just a little bit.
All right, we're headed home. It took us like an hour 45 minutes to pack up. I'm soaking wet. Everything is wet. I only made $32.
You get to go home and unpack it all.
Get to go home, unpack everything to dry, and then get up early and come back and do it all again tomorrow. This is the life of selling at craft fairs. Sometimes it's not fun. I will catch you guys in the morning when I am a little less miserable and wet. Good morning, it's market day, day 2. I am running late to go get my sister, who is my lovely volunteer helper today. So I'm gonna get going, and I will see you guys when we are in the car with her. It is 10:04. We just made our first sale of a gummy bear, and it's been sprinkling. I was told there was no rain today by the weather app, but it stopped and it's only like a light sprinkle, so we're good. We got blankets. I've got Starbucks today. There's a dirty soda booth next door. My hair looks frizzy and crazy as per usual, and that's that. Did I tell you that my microphone kept cutting out last weekend?
No.
So all the clips are like
Well,
half
I watched
of
the video.
You clearly didn't pay very
Well,
close
I
attention.
did notice that you had a voiceover, but you didn't tell me.
Yes, I
You,
did.
Megan,
Oh,
didn't tell me personally. I watched
I,
a video
Megan,
about
told
it.
you, Hannah, the viewer, of
Correct.
the video, but you weren't paying attention.
I was.
Just kidding. But I'm happy that there's no music today. Is my main point in bringing that up. Was I'm happy that there's no music today because I don't have to worry about it.
You just get the aesthetic pitter pat of rain on our tent.
It's like a sound machine. Going with the whale. All right. Do you want a bag for it?
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you guys. You have a good one. That sale brings us halfway to our vendor fee for the weekend. It's 11:15. Zacky sack if you wanted to. Hi guys, how you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Hello. Out of 10?
That right in there. Perfect. There you are.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You too. We took down one wall because one of the pieces of Velcro ripped off. I am not having good luck with my tent this weekend. Well, I guess that's not the tent, that's the walls, but canopy related issues are happening. I'm just trapped in a simulation where all I make is opossums.
Oh, yeah.
We got bracelets. $1. What a steal. We're looking at our menu.
There's nothing on the second page.
Oh.
You just flashed an empty page.
Ooh, the Karen.
Did you see that those bags open up?
What bags?
The bags I was looking at over there?
Well,
were
yeah,
watching,
bags
you know?
open.
No, like it's a market bag.
I don't get it.
Like, do you see the watermelon?
Yeah. Oh, it opens like
so
that.
it's like all like,
Oh, that's really cool.
yeah,
How much are they?
7.
Are you just kidding?
I think I need to get one.
Yeah. I'm like, why are we still talking about it? Okay. We need to decide so we can get this back to that one. To that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check bite. 6 full less than like.
You give me money. Cute. Show them. Wait, can you show me what it looks like?
Yeah, it opens.
It's got a little like
It's got a little orangey.
orange. That's so cute.
Then it opens up
Wow, that's so
to like a
cute.
little bag.
You could take it to the market. That's cute.
Is that cute?
Yeah. Our dirty soda that we got. Is it good?
Looks so good.
Wow. Oh my god, that's really good. That's so good. And they gave us a koozie.
There's little sharks in there.
I saw it. I'm drinking the whole thing.
You're giving me a couple sips.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't actually gonna drink the whole thing. You just got so territorial. Just had a little bit of a rush. 107. And I officially made back my vendor fee like an hour ago. So at least we're in the green for this market. Was feeling pretty dire yesterday. That's the haps.
The haps.
The happenings. I'm tired. And I have a headache. I'm ready to go home. What's happened since the last time we updated them? Sold chicken, a mallard, mush pop. All my strawberries are gone now, but we can't take down the bin because the strawberry bin also had the blueberries in it. She acquired me water. Poland Spring, not sponsored. Imagine getting a Poland Spring sponsorship.
From one video holding up a water puddle.
And then I'm not allowed to drink any other brand of water.
Can you imagine?
I think that's really all I have to say right now. Every once in a while, we just get like a little love tap from the tent wall. I don't love it. Just sold my mermaid. And now we're playing Hangman. I left her a clue. Do you think she'll get it? Okay guys, I'm back. It's actually many days later. It's Thursday. The market was Saturday and Sunday. I have had a busy week of market prepping and I'm just now getting around to filming this today to post for you guys. And then I'm gonna have another market this weekend, another 2-day market. So I've been very, very, very busy market prepping, crocheting like crazy. Yeah, I won't drag it out any longer. I'm just gonna tell you guys how it went. As you saw, Saturday was extremely rainy and windy, which is unfortunate, but nobody's fault. You know, obviously event coordinators cannot control the weather, so they decided to let us go at like 1:30, I think it was. The outdoor vendors, there was indoor vendors and outdoor vendors for this event. I chose to be outside and the event coordinator came by and said, go home, come back tomorrow, which I was grateful for because we were not selling anything and we were just getting very cold and very wet and it was a pretty miserable experience. I'm gonna try not to complain about it too much because I know I talked about it a lot in the actual video, but yeah, so that was not so fun. On Saturday, I only made 2 sales. There just weren't any people coming. It was so rainy, like downpouring all day. I wouldn't have wanted to leave my house either, so I understand why there weren't that many customers. I did make 2 sales. I sold possum and a whale, and then separately from that, I sold an axolotl, and those sales were at $11.42 and $11.50. The event started at 10, so that's kind of like an indicator of how slow it was throughout the day. We didn't even get a sale until like 11:45, and then at that point, it was starting to pick up like crazy. The weather was getting worse. We set up in the rain, so it just had not been dry a single minute of the day. So not the best day on Saturday. It's nobody's fault. It happens when you do outdoor markets. It's just something that you have to contend with. But then we came back on Sunday. I was like, you know what? I'm in good spirits. We're gonna turn this thing around and hopefully we'll get some sales today. It did rain. It sprinkled for like 20 minutes on Sunday and then the rest of the day it was a little bit better weather. It was cold still. It was cold all weekend. So I don't want to go as far as to say it was a beautiful day on Sunday, but comparatively I was like hallelujah. So Sunday we actually did get some traffic through, and actually let me count how many sales I made on Sunday. 22 sales on Sunday, and that was over the course of 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So was it my most amazing market? No, absolutely not. But was it my worst? Also, no. I did make back my vendor fee. My vendor fee for this event for both of the days was $130. So $130 total for both of the days. And I will just go through and I'm gonna run through how many of each item sold for you guys. And we added that to our tally for the year, and then I'll tell you the total. Just going right down the line, we sold 4 opossums, 2 whales, 2 axolotls, 3 gummy bears, 1 loaf cat, 2 frogs, 1 strawberry berry whale, 3 strawberries, sold out of my strawberries because I only had the 3, 1 chicken nugget, and 1 chicken nugget keychain. I don't know if I showed you guys in the video, my sister made me a new keychain price tag sign, and she kind of rebranded them to be bag charms. So we were kind of hoping that that would maybe sway some more people to buy them, because I've been having a little bit of trouble selling my keychains. Could just be an inventory issue. I haven't made them in a while, so I really don't have that many. I only have a couple of the chicken nugget keychains, some heart keychains, and then some like watermelon slice keychains from last summer. So we're just trying to switch some things up. So we sold 1 keychain. That's the first keychain I've sold all year so far, so I was happy with that. 1 turtle, 1 jellyfish, 2 of the strawberry hat ducks, so the ducks wearing strawberry hats, 2 mushy pops, 1 mallard, 2 tan chickens, and 1 mermaid. I was very excited that the mermaid sold, and I had a lot of sweet interactions. There was a woman who was going to buy a chicken from me for her, I want to say grandson, but he was just turning 2, she said, and she was worried about the safety eyes. And I was like, honestly, I would say because she said he was the type that kind of like pulled at things, and I was like, I would say maybe email me. I gave her a business card and I can embroider the eyes for you. It'd be a lot safer, especially with the chickens, because sometimes the eyes on the chickens, since they're so small for the blanket yarn, they can kind of get lost in there. I glue my chicken eyes in, but still with younger kids, you just don't want to take any risks. So I told her to reach out to me if she wanted me to embroider them for her. I haven't heard from her yet, but maybe she will still reach out at some point. Other than that, notable sales, I want to say it was a daughter of one of the other vendors. She was selling her little homemade bracelets, and I bought one for my sister and I from her for $1, and then at the end of the day she had made enough money to buy a mushy pop. She was in my booth like all day long. I want to say she was there like 6 or 7 times, and she had these really amazing homemade like bat wings on. She was very sweet, and I was very happy that eventually she was able to buy the mushy pop. I didn't even realize that that's what she was doing, that she was like fundraising for that. I just kind of thought she was like hanging out and checking out my stuff all day, but she really had her eye on that mushy pop and she got it. So I was very happy for her that she was able to get that. I think other than that, really, it was just a pretty straightforward day on Sunday and some bad weather on Saturday. So we'll do it again next weekend. I've got another 2-day market. I don't know if I actually said it, but my total sales at the end of this day was $340. If I didn't say that in the clip, I'm gonna insert this here. $340 total sales. I don't know how I could forget that. That was like the whole point of this clip, but here you go. Sorry. And I hope that you will check out my vlog for that. And I hope that you will hit the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with me and see all of my future content. Make sure that you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.